Dana, Travers, Susan and Richard are all young adults, but they're still living at home. Part of the reason is they each have an intellectual disability, but their families reckon it's time they took the next big brave step and went flatting. Dana spent her babyhood in a Karitane hospital. When it closed, she was adopted. Richard's dad died 6 years ago. He lives with his mum and her new partner. Travers is the second of 4 children in the Brown family, but he's the last one to move out. Susan lives with her dad Alan. Her mum's in a rest home. The flatmates want their independence. The parents want that too, but they will need carers to help them live independently. They'll also need the right house and money to make it happen. Dana was born with Down syndrome and handed into the care of a Karitane hospital. When the hospital closed, one of the nurses took Dana home. She was 3 years old before she got a permanent home with the McRae family.
Dana didn't walk till she was about 5. She had very bad muscle tones. When we first told her about what we were thinking of doing, she got quite upset about it, of having to leave home, because all she was worried about was missing her bedroom. And we just told her that she can take all her things with her. And we just keep talking and talking about it, and, you know, what could happen or what's going to happen. And she seems to... I mean, it's going to take a while for her to settle in. We know that. We know, you know, she's going to get upset, but we're going to be there for her if she needs our help. So, as you can see now,
yeah, plus she knows the bed is going to be there. If she ever, when she wants to come back, there's still a bed there.
Where's my room?
You're going to be with all your friends, Danes, and your bed's still going to be here. It'll always be here.
you'll be able to come home for tea and odd days, odd nights.
Richard Bisley's parents always worried what would happen when they weren't around to care for him.
Well, he's brought it into the fore, really. He's the one who's instigated it and said that he'd like to do this. But you haven't done as many with me. Well, we're talking a lot about flatting so that we know, so he knows what's happening. But it's going to be pretty cool stuff, I think. Bit exciting for him and a wee bit scary for me, I think.
We try a good be with all the friends.
With all your friends?
Yeah.
Yes, that'll be good, won't it?
Not with strangers.
Susan Godsall was raised mainly by her grandmother. Her mother had ongoing bouts of mental illness. When her grandmother died 6 years ago, Susan moved home with her father. But Alan's nearly 70 and he's found it tough.
By going into a flat, she'll learn independence, I'll get independence, and we'll just move on the way we should be. You're upset? Right. A lot of being upset is insecurity, unsure, apprehension. It's something new to them, you know, they've never sort of had to do it. I suppose it's a feeling like, you remember when you left home for the first time? You really want to go to that flat, don't you?
Mm.
Stay with Dana, Richard, Travers.
32-year-old Travers Brown has lived with his parents Colleen and Barry all his life.
Yes.
What do you think about flatting? Are you waiting to go? Can you wait?
Yes, yes. Well, what we're looking for Travis is really a good life, and there's a fair amount of freedom that he has, and we'd like to see that preserved.
Are you going to be putting all your posters up, Trav?
Yeah, I am. Lovely.
If you live with an intellectual disability, there are few housing choices. Usually, these four would move into residential care set up by an agency. But these families want the freedom to choose where they live and who they live with. They're forging a radical new path. They're pooling resources and funding and working with agencies like Taikora Trust, Housing New Zealand and WINS to get the outcome they want.
Well, you have to talk to funding agencies like Taikora. You've got to get the needs assessments done and you've got to sit on their case. Family governance is about the family being involved and having a really strong say about it with that person about where they live and who they live with. I don't get the sense always that happens when other organisations are shaping your life.
Dude, you have rambled on for 5 pages. Front and back.
Travis, look at this.
What is it, hun? Is that my house?
2 levels, more than enough room.
And where's this?
There it is. Click photo to enlarge. Should we have a look inside?
Yes, yeah, I want to see it.
Okay. That's a bathroom.
Dana.
Dana, Susan, Richard, and who's the next one?
Me.
It's you!
We're men. We're clean.
While the hunt for a home continues, the 4 flatmates are learning life skills at the Eastgate Transition House.
We're going to do some vacuuming. Dana's in charge of the vacuuming workshop. She's a champion. Whoa! I just finished saying you're the champion vacuum cleaner. Okay, look at that. And should you vacuum all over the place or should you just do one area at a time? Okay, one area at a time, you see, otherwise you don't know where you've been, do you?
Months have passed, but everyone's optimistic they'll be moving in together soon.
Well, we found a number of 5-bedroom houses because it's got to be 5. I suppose the devastating thing is having real estate agents say that their landlords do not rent to disabled people.
Not that one.
Collectively, we all know that Travers and his mates are not going to have outrageous parties. They are not going to smoke. They are not going to create a P-lab. They are not going to damage property. And yet they are deemed to be not worth consideration.
I had that at home.
Hi Sarah, I'm ringing about the property at, in Mellons Bay and just wanting to know, is it still for rent? Oh hi, I'm ringing about a property for sale, well, for rent in Bucklands Beach. Is it still available?
This is my duties. Home display, please.
Do you have any other properties? No, it has to be 5.
Finally, their luck turns. A landlord says he's happy to have the group as tenants.
And this must be the house.
Wow. Okay. You gonna go up?
No, Chloe, going hard.
Yep. Okay, you gonna go up?
I'll go find my room.
Gonna find your
In my
room
new bathroom.
and your new bathroom.
You, yeah.
Mr. Bisley. Hey.
You excited, guys?
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, look at that.
Let's be tried spacious.
If they take the house, Dana and Susan will stay upstairs, the boys downstairs, and there will be a room for carers to stay too.
You look after Dana, won't you, Trevor?
This is your room. Okay, on. And in here, there's going to be my DVDs.
Their verdict?
Looks so hot.
They're ready to take new steps, living on their terms. There's an overwhelming mix of excitement and apprehension. They actually have little concept of what flatting means. In 2 weeks, they move in, and there's lots to do. Dana's not sure she's ready to leave Mum and Dad. She likes routine. Everyone's been telling her flatting will be good for her.
What do you think about going flatting?
Alright. Yes. Yep.
You happy about it?
Yes.
This is an ad in the local, one of the local newspapers. Exceptional people to support for 4 outstanding young people to live the lives they choose. 4 young disabled adults in their 30s are going flatting together in Howick. They require support to get up and out in the mornings. They are looking for a flatmate or a couple to live in and provide some of their support.
The parents' main concern is finding carers who'll love and look after them the same way they do.
Well, let's get down and find something. So we'll head this way, shall we?
The management of Furniture City in Mount Wellington heard about the flatmates and volunteer support. They're donating all their bedding and giving a hefty discount on the furniture.
We should get the keys on Wednesday and have a look at see what we've got, and kids can start moving in after that.
So, Susan, you excited?
Yes.
What you thinking? Any day now? You talked to Travis or Richard about it? I'll leave you to. Yeah.
She's looking forward. It's a good exercise, but there's a little apprehension there, when she's not quite sure what it's going to be like, because she knows she's going to have to do a lot of extra work herself rather than rely on us.
The final pieces of the plan have come together quicker than they expected. They've found 6 caregivers who'll be rostered to live with the 4 flatmates. They can now move in.
Dear, should I pack my jelly radio?
Television. You pack the television with one that Julia's given you.
Oh,
We can take that.
Julia's TV.
Julia's
She had it
TV.
for 6 years.
Yeah, Julia's TV and DVD player, and the remote.
Yes, dear. Hey, here's the TV.
I think we're all cool. We have lots of little meetings to talk about all the things the kids don't give a toss about, like have we got enough money? And essentially we want the house to run on the benefit that the kids are getting, plus support from work and income.
Are we doing packing those DVDs? Items.
What we're scared of is that what we know in the disability sector is if you are successful, people sometimes think you can do this, have the same outcomes for less money. And we know that the kids need support, And what we're terrified is that the powers that be will take money away from us.
Travis?
Yes, my head's more.
Travis? Timmy, you had that one?
You don't have that.
Or not?
Yeah, good day. Okay, good come. Ah, you and me.
How's your room going? How's your room going?
Your DVD's gone there. It's happened faster than we thought. I think that's for all the parents. We're a bit gobsmacked at how quickly it's happened.
I think they're excited. I know I am. Look at that, eh?
Oh, this is your room here?
Yep.
Wow, look at all your DVDs.
I know.
Cool.
Richard loves the view.
Look at the morning when he get up and look at the window. He's now need a...
It's warm too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice warm chocolate cake. Oh, why have we got two pieces, Trav?
Big man. Cheers for the finish. Enjoy.
Dana can't quite believe she's made it here.
It's Angus, Katie, Emily.
Who are they?
It's my Barbara's children. It's my Barbara's children.
I think that it'll be a bit sad walking away and leaving them actually, you know, but it's good. Yeah. Finally got here.
This is my home and got a new roommate. In here. What do you think of this? What do you think of my DVDs now? Now back to your hair product. Got it, Trev.
He stripped the place bare. He's sort of left old glasses that he's obviously ferreted away. All this is bare. All his DVDs and the little rascal. I'm sure he's taken half of mine.
Now, the four have to prove they can make it work. They're spending 5 nights together to test it out. The flatmates understand that they need to help each other out. For Travis, that means getting up on time.
Travis, wake up, Charlie. Travis, my man. What's wrong with me today?
Life's been based on familiar routines till now. They're all a little bit uncertain.
I miss home.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I like here as well.
Where would you rather be then?
Yeah, that's a good question. Here. We've got a good view from here. We've got a good view.
I'm used to it now.
Yeah?
I'm used to it. Yeah.
I have my friend Travis. Did you get good sleep last night?
No, let me hear it last night.
No, I said Dad, Sonny sleep. I said Sonny.
It was lovely.
How you read about this time? Look at down at my mic too. Yeah.
Okay, we've got chores to do this morning. So Dana's going to do the vacuuming up here. Trav, dishes. He's really good at the dishes. And Susan's going to be doing some mirrors and some dusting and stuff like that.
We've got 6 amazing carers and they're on a roster and I prepare the roster at this stage, and that's, I think, really important because it gives me an idea, or gives all the parents an idea of just how much money we're spending on a weekly basis. Although it's early days and nobody got paid on Monday, we had to sort that out as an issue. Everyone is so positive and long may that last.
Mummy Heaps. This is a good day for you.
The carers are learning how much to intervene.
Excellent, Susan.
Barry said to them right at the very beginning, this will stand or fall with you guys. Because if you work together as a team, you support our kids, You let us know if there's anything going on. You are critical to the success of this.
Where possible, their daily routines have stayed the same. Today, Travis is out volunteering with IHC. Richard, Dana and Susan are off to the Eastgate Day Centre.
How's it going? Well, Travis doesn't want to come home, so he's got the flatting thing sussed. He's making up for lost time, I think. It just sort of occurs to you that this is Trav, the boys' room. You know, this is his growing up space, as it is with all the other kids. It's their growing up space. But over there, it's his flat, it's his kind of man cave. Travis has left home and he has sort of joined the grown-up world now.
The first 5 weeks, we've had no problems really, apart from people being a little bit homesick and a little bit upset. They're great flatmates. And a little bit of washing up liquid this time.
Yeah, not too much fun.
Not too much, just a little squeeze, that's it.
Trav's home early from work, so he's on dishes and dinner. Everyone in the flat is taking their turn.
Nobody wants to do anything, Richard will come along and he'll say, oh, come on, my friend, let's do it. And he's really good at getting everybody together. It's like some people don't want to go for walks and some people want to sit and watch the telly. And, shall I want me to look for you? It will, darling. It's just a case of just reminding them all the time that they're flatmates and they have to do things together now and as a team. And it's just little prompts, because they're really very good.
Camera take 5.
Camera take 5.
They really appreciate each other. I think they really care for each other and like spending time with each other. And that is critical, absolutely critical.
Hi Richard, how you doing? Nice to see you.
Yes.
You had a good day?
Yeah, man.
Only yes. I've been working all day. Hello, darling. Look at you. Can I cuddle with my darling?
Oh, thank you. So teenagers.
It was one of the key things for us as parents, that these 4 young people really got on, respected each other, and if I could use the word, loved each other. They do love each other.
Oh, Richard.
Give me another plate, please.
Oh, Richard. Oh, Richard.
So, Richard, how's it all going here?
All
Alright.
Dana, what do you think? How's the flat?
Alright.
She's doing it, mate. I'm so happy.
Yeah? You enjoying it?
Yes.
Everyone
She's
behaving
doing it.
themselves?
Yes. Let's side down.
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Susie, are you a fan of beans on toast?
Yes.
You went home? Oh, I look at that bean guy down the road. I do.
That's very good. Here goes Susan. Is that enough for you? It doesn't matter if you can't eat it all and there's some cheese.
So how are you coping without your parents, guys? Are you missing them?
Yes. I'm missing mine. I need to find out in the flat.
Susan? Missing home?
Yes.
And Richard and Dana?
Yes.
Yes, Mr.
You are.
But you can get to phone him, can't you? Yeah, so you don't need to miss him, do you? Because you can phone him every night. Yes. You all done?
Every day, there's some small sign of growing independence. Living away from home is getting easier.
That was beautiful.
No slippers and odd socks, Trav.
Things are tasty and it makes you fat at night.
Do you like the flat?
Yeah.
All the people are good, aren't they?
Yeah. It was good company.
Good company?
Yeah.
It's been an adjustment for both the parents and the flatmates. Everyone's missing one another, but this is the outcome they all wanted.
Well, I still think it'll take us at least close to a year before we can sit back and think, oh, well, that's the end of that. Good, we don't have to be involved anymore.
Yeah.
Everything's running smoothly.
50 friends and family are arriving today for the housewarming. They have a couple of hours to get everything just so.
been a challenge, and we've had quite a few times when you kind of think, oh, is this all going to come together? But it is, and the kids are all happy here now. So no, it's really, yeah, it's turned out really well. Come in.
Richard was going to say something.
Kevin, I'm saying something. Thank you for being here. Thank you to join the food.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming.
That's
Yeah.
my happy girl. And we got me a flat.
Well, we all got you a flat, Tammy. We all got you a flat.
We've got to let them go. They've gone. They've actually gone, you know. It's not about my letting them go. Huge success, I think, for us. You know, that's what we wanted to happen. And so we should be celebrating that fact that they have taken this on board and have done it. Huge tick, yeah.